So Nintendo just had their digital E3 event, which, unlike Sony and Microsoft and Square and Bethesda, it was not a press conference. I believe they weren't even there at the actual event. They did stuff like Treehouse Live, which is a live event, but Nintendo's been doing this for quite a bit now because I don't know why they don't have their own press conferences. Probably because they don't have as much to show, or I don't know what their mindset was about it. If you can fill me in, please let me know. But so this time there was not really that many new announcements per se. It was mostly just reminders of games that are coming out like this year and sometime during the holidays, and just some stuff for next year. So my opinion on them is that I wasn't as excited as I was for Sony. But to be fair, I want to buy more games from them than I do from Sony. Super Mario Maker, I didn't watch the Nintendo World Championship, but I heard that's where a lot of people got hyped up for it. And I've already been hyped up for Super Mario Maker. Like, the concept of like allowing people to have their own like level designs is really cool. So I've already been like excited for that. A surprise for me was Skylanders Supercharged or something. My nephew is a really, really big fan of Skylanders, and he has I think he has most of them from like every set. And I've always been interested in playing, but I just never like got into the whole I never really wanted to get any of the figures or kind of like waste space, air quote, on the figures. But they showed off Donkey Kong and Bowser as a sort of Skylander amiibo hybrid, which will work with the brand new Skylanders games, obviously for Wii U only. And sorry, apologies. There will be no clips from the digital event here because I'm just afraid of getting copyrighted. So I hope you don't mind. I'm sure I'll have something up on the screen or something. Anyway, yeah, I'm actually really excited for that. I really hope that I can I'm not much of a Skylanders guy, so I kind of hope that I can like play through the whole game with just Donkey Kong and Bowser, like me and Eliza, or me and like a friend of mine playing with just Donkey Kong and Bowser. But who knows? I hope to like see more of that in the future because those like the vehicle and the actual models look really, really cool. So I'm not a big amiibo collector, but I do like the ones I can get. Another one that the kind of reminder was Yoshi's Woolly World. I'm not really too interested in that. I like Yoshi, but I've never really gotten into his games per se. I've never played Yoshi's Island or Yoshi's Island. I want to, but it's just like it's not on my priority to play. They announced Zelda Triforce, which kind of just reminds me of Four Swords minus purple. So me and my friends back in high school really, really liked the Four Swords manga, and it was just interesting to me because I saw it and it just reminded me of that, and I was like, wow, my two friends from high school do have 3DSs, so maybe we could get together and play that, but that's something else. I do like the way it looks, and it looks very, like the whole fashion design part of it, and it's just interesting. New Star Fox been announced. I've never been a big Star Fox guy, but I love Star Fox Assault. And I do kind of like Star Fox Adventure for what it is. I don't think of it as a Star Fox game, but I do like it as the rare adventure game that it is. They also announced Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, which kind of just looks like Animal Crossing Monopoly, which I was excited for, actually. I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, this looks amazing. I don't know what it is about it, but it just looks fun. It looks like something fun to play with friends. Another one, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. I love Mario Tennis. Mario Tennis is my favorite like Mario sports game, and probably honestly, I like Mario Tennis more than I like some other Mario mainstream Mario games. I don't know what it is. Just Mario Tennis feels fast. It feels really cool, and just I don't know about the whole mega mushroom mode thing they're doing there, but we'll see more. We'll see more as time passes. They also announced Yokai Watch, which is interesting because Yokai Watch is usually a Japanese only title. Import corner here, but It's usually designated for Japan only, and they seem to be like maybe testing the waters for it, bring it out here in like they're like it has a Western translation, which I was surprised at because I didn't think people would attach to Yokai Watch, but maybe like all the people who imported it or asked about it, maybe it's just like Nintendo was like, you know what, we need to bring that here, we need to share this with everyone else in the world. So Xenoblade Chronicles X, very excited for that. But that's already been announced like so many times, and we've seen so much stuff from that. It's already been released in Japan, so there's probably a whole bunch of things that we already know about the game, so it's not that much of a surprise anymore. One of the biggest titles that got announced for me here was Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. That's like Mario Luigi cross Paper Mario, and I don't even know. Like I was like, I just looked at it and I was like, I don't believe that's happening. I didn't like the last Paper Mario to be released, Sticker Star or something for the 3DS. I didn't think it like held like much weight in its RPG roots. But I love the Mario and Luigi series. Like Bowser's Inside Story is like one of my favorite DS games of all time, bar none. And just seeing the whole like the adventure aspect of Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario like come together is very, very cool, and I can't wait to see like how that plays through in the future. It's coming out in 2016 though, so that's not something I can get anytime soon. Other than that, they showed more clips of Shin Megami Tensei, Fire Emblem, Idol, Hatsune Miku, whatever that is. And I think that's all of the stuff that interested me. I see on this list that Kotaku put up of Nintendo's like release dates, which should be on the screen. That CHIBI-ROBO is coming in fall 2015, and that's one of my favorite. Like CHIBI-ROBO for GameCube was like my favorite game of all time. And they also showed more stuff of Animal Crossing Home Designer. Not really interested in that because I like Animal Crossing as it is, not really like this kind of like decorative version. Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. I love the last one to come out of 3DS. It's like one of my favorite 3DS games of all time. No lie. But yeah, Nintendo showing was not too exciting, but that's okay because they do Nintendo Directs all the time. So they don't need to. They like impress in a long-term period more than they do in the short-term period because with things like Sony and Last Guardian, it's like we haven't heard from it because we don't get updates. But Nintendo is always like update. Every couple of months we get something new, and it's like we're used to having our information. We're used to knowing, but with the other companies, it's like it's a mystery. So it's more exciting that way, but it's also I find Nintendo more trustworthy with the information than I do the other companies. But anyway, guys, I hope you had a fun second day of I know I said last video that was second day, but I thought Sunday was technically an E3 day, but today's the second day of E3, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And if I were to, I don't grade the digital events or conferences or anything, but I thought Nintendo did what they do. They stuck through with like what they usually do. It wasn't super exciting. It wasn't like last year's E3 where Nintendo like kicked the crap out of everyone, but you know, they didn't do terribly. Like honestly, I will tell you now, I slept through half of Square Enix's press conference, and that's why this video is a little bit later than it's supposed to be because I did sleep through Square Enix's event. I saw enough to see Kingdom Hearts, and that was it. That's all I cared about. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me, and tell me what you thought about Nintendo's digital event. Tell me what you thought about E3 overall so far, how you're feeling about it, and don't forget to check out my reaction to Sony's in my last video. Probably a link to that. And otherwise, just have a nice day and take care, and hope we get to see more stuff in the upcoming days.